Good morning, teacher.
Good morning.
Teacher.
Welcome. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Fine, thanks for asking me. Well, my dear students, it's time to start our English class. Welcome everyone to a new English class. In this moment, we're gonna start with our English class. Let me give you some instructions before to share with you my screen. The importance to participate in our class, the importance to give your opinion about the different activities I'm going to present you today. And also, what are the books in which we're going to work today? A student's book. We're going to start with a student's book. Then, if we have enough time with, let me see. Yes, Brian. Yeah, here you are, right? Here you are, Brian. Okay, as I told you before, we're gonna work in our student's book. And if we have enough time, we're gonna work in our student's resource book. In order to start, I'm gonna share with you my screen for the first exercise or for the first activity in this case, that is the social emotional content. This video is related with the content for today's class. Let me share with you this video. Try to understand the video because this is something important. Okay, wait me a second. I have in here the video to the social emotional content. Let's watch the video.
Hello, I am the Earth. Yep, the very planet you live on. There are 3 words which start with the letter R, which I love. They are reduce, reuse, and recycle. Do you know why I love them so much? Because they are almost magical words. They can make all living things, as well as myself, be happier. I said that they are almost magical because without your help, it won't work. They need all of you children in order to do the trick. Each and every one of you are the real 3 R's magicians, those 3 words which can change the world. Do you want to know how? Yes? Well, let's find out. The first R is for reduce. If you think about it, there are many things you don't need. When you go to the supermarket, I'm sure you can take your own canvas bags instead of using disposable ones given to you. Like that, you will be reducing the amount of plastic, which is very contaminating. And I'm sure that you don't need to print out so many documents or photos, nor leave lights, television, or computers on when you're not using them. If you remember this, you'll be reducing the amount of paper being used as well as energy, and in turn will be helping to reduce the contamination. And these are just a few examples. I am sure you can think of many more different ways to reduce what you are using or creating unnecessary waste. The following question will help you with this task. Do I really need this, or is this just a whim? The second R is for recycling. Now, it is easier than ever to recycle things we don't need anymore so that they can be reused. Near your home, you can find places like the recycling station and containers for cans, plastic, paper, or organic waste. They each have specific colors to make it easier to identify. By using them, you will avoid contaminating nature, the rivers and seas, as well as the atmosphere, which is the air we breathe. And finally, we have the third R, which refers to reuse. How many things do you think we can reuse again and again instead of throwing them away? Let's see. A piece of paper that has only one side printed on, a carton box, a plastic bottle. You think now. With just a little bit of imagination, I'm sure you can come up with many more exciting and fun new uses for them. And remember, if you apply the 3 R's rule, you will make me a much cleaner planet with less contamination and where we can all enjoy a better life. Because, as you know, children can make the world of difference.
As you can see, this is an important video that talks about the 3 R's. The 3 R's in this case.
In the video, reduce, reuse, and recycle for the planet and not later be able to do craft.
Yes, excellent, Brian. Excellent opinion about the video I presented to you. And remember this important phrase, children can make a world of difference. Take into account the opinion that Brian mentioned before. He said something important. We can reuse, we can reduce, and we can recycle the different objects or the different materials we can have. Okay, excellent. Somebody else wants to say something about the video? Nobody else, just Brian. Excellent, Brian. Okay, it's time to continue with our development. And let me see, I'm gonna share with you the page for the book we have to use right now. This is a student's book, page number 81. A student's book, page number 81. Here I have here the page for you. Okay.
Teacher.
Page. Yeah.
Is it important not to litter?
Ryan, repeat again, please.
Is it important not to litter?
Yeah, that's right. That's another important thing. Excellent, Brian. Yep. Okay, my dears. As I told you before, this is the page in which we're gonna work, page number 81 in your student's book. Are you ready with page number 81?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Let me see. As you can see here, we have the title, present passive voice interrogative. The instruction for this exercise says, take the quiz, then read the article and find the answers. Let's start with this mini recycling quiz. You're gonna help me with this. And it says, what percentage of the things we throw away can be recycled? 10%, 40%, 60%, 85%, or 100%? What do you think? What percentage of the things we throw away can be recycled? Say something. You can, your opinions can. Sophia, huh, Sophie?
Teacher, what is a page?
81.
A book.
A student's book, page number 81.
5%.
You said that is 85%. Okay, Sophie thinks that we can recycle the 80% of the things we throw away. Excellent. Yeah. In some cases, someone told me, teacher, for me, it's 10% because we used to throw everything in the trash, right? But there are some useful things we can keep and recycle. Brian, tell me. Brian?
I want to help to read.
Okay, excellent. You're gonna help me read this one, okay? After this, you're gonna read this information. Thank you, Brian. Next one, what types of recyclable? Paper, aluminum cans, batteries, plastic bottles, or food are not recyclable? What do you think?
Batteries? No, food.
Batteries?
Food.
Food. Yeah, food, because we can't recycle the food. Why? Because if we keep food and we don't eat anymore, this is gonna be bad, right? Food is not a recyclable thing. La comida si no se puede reciclar, ¿verdad? What about batteries? Someone said batteries. Can we recycle the batteries?
No, teacher.
No. It says paper, yes, right? We can recycle paper. Aluminum cans, yeah. Plastic bottles, yeah. These are some things we can recycle. Excellent. Now, let me see, for the next exercise we have, write the following questions in the article below. The questions you have to write on each line are here. The first, are they separated by people? How are metal cans removed? What is removed next? Where are the recyclable materials taken? What about aluminum? That isn't magnetic. What is removed first? And the last one, what happens at the end of the process? Let's start with this. Recycling is amazing. Okay, Brian, please start reading this. The introduction for this content. Recycling is amazing.
Did you know that 3 out of every 5 things we throw away can be recycled? That means they can be used again and again. We recycle almost all of plastic, glass, aluminum, metal, paper, and cardboard.
Excellent, Brian. As Brian mentioned before, these are some things we can recycle. Recycle means that we can use the things again, and again. And some of the things we can recycle are glass, aluminum, metal, paper, and cardboard. Excellent. Who wants to read me the first? This is the answer. Who wants to read me the answer? Let me see, 3 participants wants to. Okay, Sophie and Maria Jose. Sophie, the first one, please.
Recyclable materials are taken to a material recycling facility. The materials are still mixed together. No, they aren't. They are separated by computers and machines. Only plastic bags are removed by people.
Okay, this is the question, right? What is the question for this answer? What do you think? According to this, what is the question for this answer? Mariana? answer for this, the equation for this answer is where. Right, where materials taken. This is the equation you have to write here. Write the equation on this line. Where are the recyclable materials taken? And the answer is the one that Sophie read before. Excellent. Maria Jose, read me this.
No, they aren't. They are spared by computers and machines. Only plastic bags are removed by people.
Okay, thank you, Maria Jose. Take into account this answer. What's the question? What is the question? No, they aren't. They are separated by computers and machines. Only plastic bags are removed by people. What is the question?
How are metal cans removed?
No, it's not that the question. There are some clues in the answer. They are separated by computers and machines.
What is removed first?
No, it's not that. No.
What is removed next?
Listen, the answer have some clues. La respuesta tiene algunas pistas que les van a llevar a ustedes a indicar.
Are they separated by people?
Yes, this one. Are they? Are they separated by people? Okay. Why? Because it just said, are they separated by people? No, they aren't. They are separated by computers and machines. This is the clue that we have, separated. Okay? Excellent, Sophie. And Brian, can you read me please this answer?
Glass is removed first. It's broken up into small pieces and then it's collected.
Okay, what is the equation for this? If we say glass is removed first, let's have the clue for the, in order you can identify the equation for the answer.
What is removed first?
Yes, excellent. What is removed first? Yep. What is removed first? The answer, glass is removed first. The next one, we have cardboard paper. What's the question for this?
What is removed next?
Yep. What is removed next? Cardboard and paper. Excellent. They are picked out by magnets.
How are metal cans removed?
They are picked out by magnets.
How are metal cans removed?
How? Okay. How are metal yeah, they are picked out by magnets. The next one, aluminum cans are magnetized by a special machine and then they are removed.
What about aluminum?
Yeah, what about aluminum? Aluminium. What about aluminium? Aluminium cans are magnetized by a special machine and then they are removed. And the last one, what is the last one? Everything is taken away and made into new products.
That is magnetic.
No.
What is
Brian?
happen outside of the process?
Yes, there is. What happens the process? Perfect. We say, what happens at the end of the process? Everything is taken away and made into new products, from new cans and bottles to t-shirts and plastic furniture. It's amazing. Well, these are the questions for each answer we have in here. Did you finish?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Let me see. I'm gonna clear it.
Finish, teacher.
Excellent, very good. I'm gonna clear all drawings in this moment. And it's time to continue with the next activity. As I told you before, we're gonna continue talking about this important content that is recycling. And I have the next video for you. For the next video, you have to work on your student's resource book.
What is a book?
A student's resource book. Wait me a second. The book is loading in this moment. Page, teacher. Okay, wait me a second. I'm gonna show you the, yeah, because the page is page number 50.
Teacher, one question.
Yep, tell me.
The book is a student research book, right?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me see. Wait me a second. The page is loading in this moment. Yeah, we're gonna wait until the page is ready. Yeah, because as you can see the page continue loading in this moment. Let's wait a little bit. I don't know what happened with the page. The problem is the internet. That's the problem. For that reason, the page continue loading. Okay, wait me a second. I'm gonna present you the page through this. Okay. Okay, and finally, we have in here the book, a student's resource book, as I told you before. Let me show you the page. The page is number 31. 31 in your student's resource book, page number 31. Page number 31. Okay, I almost shared with you the page. And thank you for your patience. Okay, let me see. Okay, finally, I have in here the page. This is the page number 31. As I told you before, the content is New York's recycling plan. We have in here 3 important steps we need to follow. The first one is before watching. It means that we're gonna watch a video. These are the activities we need to complete before to watch the video. And then while watching the video, how to answer the 6 questions we have in here. And after watching, we have discussed with a classmate, we have 3 questions we're gonna discuss together. Let's start with activity 1 and activity number 2. For activity 1, what you have to do is write the meaning of the symbols. We have do not, danger, and the 3 R's. Let's start with symbol number 1. What's this? What is this? Who knows? Do not? Yeah, excellent. Do not. And when you go to the different places, you can find these symbols, right? It says, don't use your cell phone, don't run, don't eat, don't take pictures, etc. Number 2.
The 3 R's.
The 3 R's. What are the 3 R's? Did you remember?
Recycle, reduce, and reuse.
And reuse. Excellent. And the last picture or the last symbol is?
Danger.
Danger. Okay, danger. Danger. Okay, these are the meaning of each symbol. Now, number 2, match the questions with the answers. Number 1, what does reduce mean?
Useless.
Useless. Perfect. Match. Reduce means useless. What does reuse mean?
Again. Use again. Again.
Okay. And the last one, what does recycle mean?
Convert waste and recycled materials.
Yep. So These are the meanings for the different R's we have in here. Reduce means use less, reuse means use again, and recycle means convert waste into reusable materials. Any question about this?
No, teacher.
Oh, teacher.
Okay, let me tell you that we're gonna complete exercise 3 and exercise 4 in the next class. Why? Because we don't have enough time. It's time to our lunch. For that reason, we're gonna continue with this in the next class. Remember that tomorrow we have our evaluated activity, okay? Our evaluated activity. I'm sure you're gonna do an excellent job in presentations. Thank you everyone for your excellent participation, excellent attention during our class. Have a nice day and see you tomorrow.